Day movement and meditation. How are you doing today? If you want to go ahead and leave a comment, your name and where you're tuning in from, I would love to hear how you are doing today. And I see Kimberly posted a comment. Good morning. Welcome, Kimberly. Glad you can make it. If anyone is new here, if you want to drop in first time joining, or if you've been here before, I would love to know if you're coming back for another session. Awesome. Kimberly is from Alabama. Welcome. I'm actually from Alabama. That's where I would say I grew up and was raised up near northeast Alabama. So welcome, Kimberly. Someone from my neck of the woods. Tina says, just woke up. Awesome. Welcome. This is a great way to kind of start your morning, start your day. New here, Kimberly. Elle says, hi, new from Rhode Island. Awesome. Welcome. Erin, good morning. New here from DC. Awesome. Welcome. I'm from DC as well, or that's where I'm currently, not DC specifically, but DC area, Northern Virginia. Kimberly says, awesome. Yes, yes. Good old Alabama. Carla from New York, hello and welcome. Awesome. Julia O, good morning. New from Iowa, welcome. So glad you all could be here today. So if you're not familiar, today we do a 30-minute movement and meditation. So we'll spend about 20 minutes doing some stretching, some mindful movement. We move pretty slow. There's no props necessary for the class, but if you'd like to have a little blanket or something to sit up on for the meditation, or a pillow, that can be really helpful. You're welcome to have blocks if you have them, but if you don't, there's no worries. We're keeping things pretty chill, so you don't need props. And then so we'll do about 20 minutes of that gentle movement stretching stuff, and then we'll do about 10 minutes of a guided breathing meditation. And today we're going to use the calming breath. If you're not familiar, the calming breath is where we'll inhale, for example, a count of 3, and on our exhalation, we double that count. So if we're doing 3, we would do 6. I always like to preface too that, if that count doesn't work for you, you're always welcome to go and do something that does work for you. If that's increasing the count or decreasing the count. And that also applies to this practice as well. If there's something in here that doesn't feel right for you, you're welcome to skip it or take a modification or variation of it. Or just sit and listen. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I also like to do just a quick check, but I'm going to guess, because everyone responded here, that my audio is good. You can hear me clearly, but if at any point my audio does cut out, please let me know, and I'll try to keep an eye on the chat as well as we continue on through class today. And also like to check to make sure you can see my full self. Just want to check to make sure you can see picture and audio quality before I step back to the mat. All right. No one is commenting. All right, Erin, thank you. Looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. If you want to make your way onto your mat, if you have a blanket or whatnot, if you want to sit up on it just for a short minute here, you can take your legs loosely crossed at one in front of the other. It doesn't matter which one. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you could always bring the soles of your feet together and your knees out to the side. And if that doesn't feel comfortable, or if you have blocks or more support, you're welcome to take blocks underneath the knees here to support you. Allow your hands to rest somewhere on your lap. Palms can be face down for more grounding energy, or palms face up for a little more energy, uplifting. Choose what you need today. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose, fill up, and open your mouth. Exhale, sigh, let it go. Good. 2 more times just like that. Nice slow breath in, fill up, and open your mouth. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. 1 more time. Nice slow breath in, fill up, and open your mouth. Sigh it out. Go ahead and seal your lips and continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close if they haven't already. Start to check in with yourself physically today. Notice how you feel. scan the body from head to toe, noticing any tension or tightness that you may feel. And if or when you come across something that maybe feels a little tight, a little tense, see if you can invite in a little softness, a little ease. Start to check in with yourself mentally, emotionally. How do you feel today? What energy are you bringing to class? Are you a little bit more tired? Maybe you're more relaxed. Or perhaps you're on the higher energy side, a little nervous, excited, somewhere in between. There's no wrong answer here. You're just checking in with how you feel. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, a reason why you're here, a reason why you decided to show up, I encourage you to do so now. Perhaps it was just to cultivate a sense of presence, a sense of calm or peace within. Or maybe you wanted to build some strength, resilience. Whatever it is, breathe your intention in and breathe it out, allowing it to guide you as you move on your mat today. Start to deepen your inhales and lengthen out your exhales. Begin to flutter your eyes open, bringing yourself back into your physical space. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, fingertips touch as you look up. Exhale, release your hands, backs of the hands touch the ground or graze the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then exhale, float your hands down. One more. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, float your hands down. Good. If your legs are crossed, notice which leg is in front. Extend your legs out long, give them a little shake, a little wiggle, and then bring the foot that was in front behind the other leg. If your bottoms of your feet are together in butterfly, then obviously just stay where you are. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend over to your right. Your right hand comes down to the ground. You reach up and over with your top hand. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Bend to your left. Left hand comes down, your right hand comes up and over. Inhale to center one more time each side. Bend over to your right. Feel length in your side body. Glue your hips down to the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend to your left. Right hand reaches up and over. Create that space in your side body, but continue to keep your hips pressed down towards the ground. Good. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist to your right. Your right hand comes behind you like a kickstand. Your left hand comes to your knee, the ground, or a block. Inhale, press into your back hand, lift up through your spine. And exhale, twist a little deeper to look over your right shoulder if it's comfortable with your neck. Inhale, look center. Exhale, unwind. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist to your left. Your left hand comes behind you, close towards your body. Your right hand on your knee or beside you. Inhale, push into that back hand, lift up through your spine. Exhale to twist a little deeper as you look over your left shoulder. Good. Inhale, look center. Exhale, unwind. Bring your hands to your knees. Move any props out of your way if you have them. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale. Start to circle your chest forward and over to the left, and then back behind you and over to the right. As you make these circles, they can be as big or as small as you'd like. You're just simply waking up the spine here. If you'd like to add a little bit more spinal movement when you Bring your heart forward. See if you can arch through your back and shine your heart forward. And then exhale, press away, press into your hands. Start to arch through your back as you tuck your chin to your chest. And then round forward. Think cow as you reach forward. And then exhale, round through your back. Think cat. Good. Find a couple more. Moving at your pace. And then let's go ahead and reverse directions once you complete your last cycle. Notice if one side feels different or if there's any place that you would like to hold or just go back and forth a little bit. You're welcome to do that. And when you feel evened out on both sides, let's go ahead and return back to stillness. And move any props out of the way and roll over onto your hands and knees into your tabletop shape. Your knees are right underneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders. Inhale, tuck your toes, stretch through the bottoms of your feet. Drop your belly, look forward for your cow. Exhale, release your toes, tuck your chin to your chest, press through the ground for your cat. Inhale, look forward, arch through your back. Tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. And then exhale, press into the ground, tuck your chin to your chest, round through your back, create space between your shoulder blades. Good. Find 2 more rounds of cat-cow at your own pace. And if you'd like to add any other movement that might feel nice, perhaps you want to rock your hips from side to side, or you want to hold one shape, one cat, one cow, or do something that doesn't even look like anything in particular, just closing your eyes and allowing yourself to move in a way that feels good for your spine and for your body. If you're doing one thing on one side, go ahead and reverse directions, even out on both sides. Return back to stillness. Walk your wrists right underneath your shoulders. Bring your big toes to kiss. Separate your knees out wider than your hips. Slowly begin to descend your bottom all the way down towards your heels as you walk your arms forward to the top of your space and relax your head onto the mat or on a support if the ground is far away. Your arms can be straight. You can come up onto your fingertips for a little bit more shoulder stretch. Or if you'd like, you can bend your elbows and relax your arms by your body. This is your child's pose. Become aware of your breath. Notice it as you breathe front to back and side to side. Can you breathe into your back body? Slowly begin to rock your forehead from side to side if it's on the mat, giving your forehead a gentle massage. Good. Inhale, slowly return to all fours into your tabletop shape. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, start to send your hips up and back for your first downward dog, this upside down V shape. Your hands are spread wide, your fingers are spread wide, and you're pressing into all 10 finger pads. Go ahead and bend your right knee and straighten out your left. And then switch. Switch again. And switch one more time. Good. You may continue to pedal out your feet here if that feels good, bending one knee and straightening out the other. Or perhaps you want to hold still. Sometimes it feels nice if you take a nice wide stance, so separate your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Notice how that feels in the backs of your legs as you start to draw your heels down towards the ground. Allow your head to hang heavy. Release any tension and stress. Return back to stillness if you're moving. Inhale, start to look forward. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, draw your hands up to your shins for a halfway lift. Nice, long, flat back. Your gaze is on the ground. Exhale, bend your knees generously and let your belly rest on your thighs as you allow your head to hang heavy. Your gaze is between your legs. Inhale, draw your hands up to your shins, press your tailbone back, lift up through the crown of your head. Imagine your head and your tailbone reaching out in opposite directions. Exhale, bend your knees generously, fold forward over your legs. This time, inhale, press into your feet, rise all the way up to stand as your hands glide up your legs. Exhale when you arrive and roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, soft bend in your knees as you start to forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into your feet. Rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to touch. Draw them down through heart center. Good. Go ahead and step your right foot forward and your left foot back slightly. Come up onto the back of your left foot. Take a soft bend in both knees. Most of your weight is in your right foot standing here, and then your left foot is back behind you. Kind of think of a short high lunge. Bring your elbows in close to your body, palms face down. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, bend your knees, press down towards the ground. Flip your palms up towards the sky. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, start to press your palms away from you. And then exhale, flip your palms, curl your fingers in, and inhale, pull them in towards your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, sink down into your knees, press down with your hands. Inhale, float your hands up. Exhale, press away from you. Imagine you're pushing something heavy. Flip your palms. Inhale, pull something in nice and tight. And then exhale, press down. Inhale, float up. Exhale, press away. Inhale, curl your fingers in, squeeze your elbows in towards your body. Good. Inhale, rise up. Step both feet together at the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, soft bend in your knees as you forward fold over your legs. Inhale, draw your hands up your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, look up. And exhale, draw your hands through heart center. Good. Go ahead and step your right foot back behind you. A short stance. Come up onto the ball of your back foot. Lift up through your chest. Hug your elbows in close to your body, palms face down. Exhale, bend your knees, sink down into your high lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, start to push something heavy away from you. Flip your palms. Inhale, pull it into the chest. Good. 2 more times just like that. Exhale, sink down into your lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, press away. Inhale, curl it in. Good. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, float up. Exhale, push that heavy item away. And inhale, pull it in. And then exhale, step your feet together. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, soft bend in your knees as you swan dive forward, fold over your legs. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Hands find your mat and make your way onto your bottom. Scoot up to the top of your space wherever you are. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat, about hip width distance or wherever comfortable for your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms forward. Exhale, slowly begin to roll yourself all the way down onto your back, moving as slow as possible. At any point, you're welcome to take your hands back down behind you and help yourself all the way down onto your back. When you arrive, take a nice full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead or up towards the ceiling and point and flex your feet. And then exhale, draw one knee into the chest, give it a squeeze, and then the other. Good. With both knees hugged into the chest, find a little movement from side to side. Return back to stillness. Plant both feet down onto the ground. Bring your arms out to a T. Inhale, float one knee up to the ceiling and then the other so your shins are parallel. And then exhale, lower your knees over to the right. You may want to pick up your hips and move them over to the left slightly for your twist. Your gaze can be up at the ceiling or over towards your left hand for a little more stretch in your neck. You're welcome to keep your hands out to a T or relax them somewhere on your body as you breathe into your twist. Take one more slow and steady breath in and an easy exhale out. Good. Inhale, look center, and exhale, roll back onto your back. Plant your feet down onto the ground. Bring your arms back out to a T. Inhale, lift your shins parallel to the ceiling. And exhale, lower your knees over to the left. Again, you may want to pick up your hips slightly and move them over to the right. Your gaze is at the ceiling or over towards your right hand for that stretch in your neck. And again, you can always take your left hand to the top leg and your right hand to your rib cage. Just start to feel that twist a little bit more. Focus on your breath. One more slow and steady breath in. And a calm and easy breath out. Good. Inhale, roll onto your back. Exhale, plant your feet flat on the ground. Go ahead and flex your feet up towards the ceiling so your knees are closer towards your chest. Your hands can reach behind the backs of your legs here as you start to draw your knees closer towards your armpits, or you can reach for the inside or outside edges of your feet, or take peace fingers around your big toes. Wherever you are, see if you can draw your knees closer to your underarms. Notice if your tailbone wants to lift. See if you can lower your tailbone down and imprint it onto the ground. Notice if your chin is popping up towards the sky. Can you tuck your chin slightly towards your chest and find some more length in your spine? If it feels good, you're welcome to find a little movement here from side to side, rocking. Or if you'd like, you're welcome to bend one knee and straighten out the other leg, or straighten out both legs at the same time. This is your happy baby. If you're moving, go ahead and return back to stillness. Bring your knees in towards your body. Give yourself a hug and a squeeze. Maybe tuck your chin to your chest. Round up into a tiny little ball. And then exhale, release. Spread your legs wide. Spread your arms up wide. Take a nice full body stretch. Feel expansive. And then exhale, roll over onto your right side. And very slowly start to press yourself up into a seated shape of your choice. If you'd like to sit up on a cushion or a pillow for a little bit more support, this helps to make it a little bit easier to breathe. Again, your legs can be loosely crossed, one in front of the other. Or you can have the bottoms of your feet together, or you can have your legs extended, or you could be seated in a chair if that feels most comfortable for you. Inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Good. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close. Take just a moment to notice how you feel physically in your body. Does it feel the same as when you started? Does it feel a little different? Does it feel better, worse, or no difference at all? There's no wrong answer here. You're just simply taking a moment to check in with yourself. Check in with yourself emotionally, intellectually. How do you feel? Is your mind a little more relaxed? Or is it still high energy? Or is it somewhere in between? Go ahead and empty all the air from your lungs. And take a nice slow breath in. Fill up. And open your mouth. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time together. Nice slow breath in. Fill up. And open your mouth. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. Seal your lips and continue to breathe in and out through your nose if possible. And we're going to practice the calming breath. So, like I explained in the beginning, the way the calming breath works is we'll count to, for example, a count of 3, and that's what we'll inhale to. And then we'll exhale to a count of 6. So, whatever inhalation count that you use, you just want to double that for the exhale. And I'm going to use 3 and 6. If that doesn't work for you, you're welcome to reduce that count, increase the duration, and I'll only guide you through a few rounds, and then I'll leave you some time and space to play on your own. So go ahead and empty all the air from your lungs, and we'll inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find a few more rounds at your own pace. You're welcome again to increase or decrease that count. Finish up your last cycle of counting and allow your breath to return back to a pace that feels comfortable for you. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. See if you can invite in a little softness, a little ease. Can you relax your jaw? Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Can you relax your shoulders, your back body, your arms and your hands. Invite everything to feel soft. Release any effort. Stay here following your breath in and following your breath out. If your mind begins to wander away to something in the future or something that's already happened, see if you can gently and kindly come back to this present moment. Come back to the feeling of your breath as it flows in and out. If you'd like to bring your hands together to touch and gently start to rub your hands together, start to generate a little heat. And then replace one hand on your heart and the other on top. Become aware of the physical sensations of your breath, the temperature of your hands against your body. Can you actively breathe into your hands? If you set an intention at the beginning of your practice today, recall it now. And if you didn't set one, perhaps you'd like to set one or set a different one. Perhaps it's to maintain a sense of calm throughout the rest of your day or night. Perhaps it's creating a sense of curiosity and kindness. Or again, the option to always practice staying present with whatever is there. Breathe in your intention and breathe it out. Let's take 2 more community breaths together. Nice slow breath in, fill up. And open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Good, one more time together. Nice slow breath in, fill up. And exhale, let it all go. Begin to flutter your eyes open, gently bringing yourself back into your physical space. Take a moment of gratitude for all the effort that you put into your practice, knowing that it was enough and that you are always enough. Bring your palms to touch, your thumbs press into your sternum. The love light in me bows to the love light in each of you, and together we greet each other with Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me today. Again, my name is Faye, and if you are here with me live, if you want to go ahead and drop a comment down below, letting me know how this practice went, or if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, I'm around to chat a little bit afterwards. Thank you again so much for joining me for your class today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or weekend.